Some of you already know us. Normally she do the speaking, but since it's politic, it's not our favorite zone to speak about without being super emotive. And in politics, emotion is your worst enemies in a way. I consider myself as a citizenship orphan. I don't have any country anymore. If you ask Sandy, do you want to go back to Canada? She will tell you, hell, no.
Never.
We are already working on a getaway. For example, if we are unable to make it in the United States and to have that green card, we will go elsewhere, but never in Canada. I will quote a guy that you don't know. It's impossible that you know that guy because it was a French Canadian. He told one day, one sentence out of the blue. He was a filmmaker, by the way. He said, to know where you're going, you need to know where you come from.
Heard that.
Believe me or not, I don't want to be negative, but Quebec was exactly like Florida today, 20 years ago, not 100 years ago, not 80 years, no, 20 years ago. I saw that thing happening day after day, slowly. Harper left, Trudeau came in, and it's been just like super quick. Instead of walking 2 miles per hour, they were walking like 80 miles per hour. But the job was already done. They stopped by stupid thing, just like, oh, we will not teach history in school anymore. You don't know where you come from, starting there. All that young generation is just like, oh, whatever. And after that, jokes come in. It's just like, oh, that's a nice car. How much did you spend? Back in the time, people were saying, oh, I paid 80 grand. And they were proud to say, hey, I worked 80 grand. And now it's just like, oh, that's a nice car. Can you give it to me? And in Canada, it's all the time. It's just like, oh, the COVID-19 was just like super cool. They were receiving money. We never took that money. Because I told Sandy, no. That's a deal with the devil. We will not take that money. But they won easily because we were used to play music all across the world. That's what we do for a living back in time. She's the best singer in Central Florida, period. No, for real. We play here every first Friday. We play in the villages. We do something like 20 shows per month. You're not good if you don't do it. You're good. She's good. She's great. I'm okay.
He's good. Hold on. He's a good guitar player. Anyways, yeah.
And all of a sudden, and of course, bad luck on us again, we were in Canada when the COVID struck. Because if we would have been, for example, in Bahrain is a monarchy. We were freer in Bahrain under a king than in Canada. But bad luck, we were back home to see our family, and oops, that thing struck. Oh, you cannot. And we're like, oh, we're going back to Bahrain. We're good. No.
And it's funny with all the no king protests here. We're like, with a king, it was better down there. Anyways.
But see, that's the emotion. Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
no, you're good. So we were unable to fly. We were unable to leave. Unable to work. So that's why for them it was so easy. Many people felt the first week, I need that money. Oh, thank you. And it was just like, oh, come on. And every morning I was looking at all the numbers. And maybe you don't know, but in Canada there's 2 news channels. That's it. Only 2. There's one which is owned by the government officially, and the other one that rely on the subvention of that same government, but it's labeled as private. They purchased 20 years ago, they purchased every single radio station slowly. And even me, I was 20 something, I was like, oh, that's so boring. It's always the same music at every station, because that was my little comfort. But the plan was furthermore, it was deeper than that. I was just too young. After that, they were able to control the narrative. They were able to say whatever they want. And you know what? They won quickly. I was on the impression it was just little thing. But no, it's always a big thing. They will take everything from you. And now, Sandy can show you, we got proof of that, because people don't believe us still. If you go in Canada, you land on the tarmac and you want to see, I want to see what's in Ocala News. Not Fox, no, Ocala News. It's locked because they don't want you to see what's happening elsewhere. And after that you say, no, we are a democracy. This word is just like, good for you, you are a republic. You need to be a republic. Because you go in Canada, it's all across the board the same thing. And if you want, that's another thing. If you want to try a treatment, a medical treatment, because you think it could be better for, no, it's all across the board. It's super important. I'm not begging you. We try to make it here, because I told Sandy, if we need to fight, we at least need to be in the ground where we can win.
Anybody else wants to see?
In United States, you still like and encourage the extraordinary. You still like your flag. In Canada, we burn those. And some people are captive there. They can't leave. They don't have any money. In Quebec, you can ask to the stupid hey-hi. There are more people working for the government than people working for the private. This cannot be manageable. The last place on earth where you saw that is USSR. People work for the government. It's super expensive. Just for your record, just before I start working with Sandy playing music, I was a steel seller. I was selling steel, construction steel. I was winning $120,000 per year. The government was taking on my paycheck. Before I grabbed that money, they were taking 60 grand. And this is all across the board. If you work hard, you will give more. They will take more, sorry. You don't give it, they take it. So what you encourage? You encourage a culture of laziness. And United States, you still have way much more right than Canada 20 years ago. But for example, we own a wine store. This wine store gives us the right to stay here. It's an E2 visa, it's a legal way. And Canada, you cannot sell alcohol. The government sells alcohol. The government sells marijuana. You can't grow marijuana by yourself, and you cannot even do a freaking moonshine.
That sucks.
It's illegal, and you can be prosecuted.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just like one chunk at a time. Every day. I saw it come in, but I was just too young and too stupid. When it hit us super strongly, it was already too late. Imagine 20 years, not 120 years. I was going with my family every weekend. Dinner, a lot of fun. all the time. Start traveling, something's weird in Canada. No, it's fine. And all of a sudden, we don't speak together anymore. Because they see us as the two stupid assholes. Because we believe in a kind of freedom and in a kind of the people must be able to live a decent life without being told, teach, because it's a teaching. I was meant to play music all my life with her. And now we are kind of Jeopardy forever because we are freaking Canadian. And it's just like it's a mudslide. And you go up there, everything you hear all day, 24/7. Even when she called her mother, we hear it. It's Trump is destroying the United States. And it's going on non-stop, on and on, day and night, weekend, whatever. And if you protest, if you do something, they will do like the truck convoy. They will lock your bank account, they will put you on your knees, because down there, they can't do that. They did it, and they will do it again. And yeah, follow the money. Follow the money, because I told Sandy, oh my God, this is something like 9 or 10 years ago. I told Sandy, Trudeau father sent the army against his own population. Check me. The next one who will do it is Trudeau's son, and he did. I try to be positive. It's super hard because we lost a ton of money. You trust me, a ton of money because we refuse to sign with the devil and grab that $2,000 check. I sold my house down there. It was, in my mind, I was just like, it was the last house I built with my father. Sold it for mostly nothing. We came here in the mobile home, put every single dollar in that wine store. But I can tell you one thing, we don't regret 1 second at all. Every time we play at every single AMVET, veteran organization, I'm kind of super weird inside because in Canada, they hide them. It's like if they don't exist. And for me, I see a huge tradition of people who takes matter in their whole hand for God's will, for the greatest good, for real. So I'm super proud to be here as the first speaker. And it's funny because I was, me? When she told me, I want you to, We have to fly away overnight in a private jet because the rich people were allowed to travel. So I told Sandy, we will take that loophole, we will pretend we are rich, we will spend whatever it takes, and we will go. And she was like, we will go.
Oh,
What
he
do you
surprised
mean?
me.
And I was like, we will do whatever. So it was impossible to cross the border by land because we are so dangerous. So we end up in a little charter with 5 dogs, 12 people, just like packed like that. $5,000 each ticket, let's go. And meanwhile, a truck company was crossing that same border with my truck, my trailer, her truck, full of stuff, everything we could bring. So we end up with a mattress, a few stuff. We end up with a fridge by, where's the guy?
He's right
yeah,
there.
He sold us a fridge.
And it's
Life
really,
is-
it's
yeah.
really funny. It's really funny that he's here tonight. Value Appliances
Yes.
is the one who delivered our first fridge at our mobile home that we moved in without
Yeah.
even visiting the home first.
No.
He's the guy.
Yeah, and it was just like,
It's hilarious that he's here tonight. So yeah,
and
and it worked pretty good, by
Yeah.
the way. No
And-
issues with the fridge.
we crossed that border, and we start traveling. We were in Plattsburgh, and we start traveling going down. I was just like crying in my truck, and she was driving the other one.
I was happy though.
Yeah, she was happy, but me, it was just like, wow, this is big thing. And I will tell you something that I should not maybe, but in New York State, it was exactly like Canada. People were looking on the floor on their fucking phone, not speaking, not talking, not being funny, not being. And when we start going south, out of a sudden, and every single gas station, we felt finally the American essence. Hey, honey, yeah.
Hey, sweetheart, how
Yeah.
you doing today, sweetheart? What you need?
And
I was shocked. But we never heard that in Canada.
Nope.
Nobody talks like that in Canada.
No.
And I fell in love with that culture. Really.
So, do you want to add something?
I don't think so. I think you pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
I think you did.
I could. There's a lot. We
Oh,
could
yeah.
speak for hours, but I think I don't want to be too negative because it's a positive event. But if I have to tell you one last thing, it took only 20 years to completely destroy a country. Don't think, for 4 years it will be liberals.
No. They can do a lot in 4 years.
Yes. So fight, hold your ground, and like I said, the only thing I can tell you, is my little story because we can't vote, we can't be involved because we are non-citizen, and this will not change overnight because we don't have enough money. So it's fight. We will be always. As long as we can, we will always be here in red states. Do a good job. Do a good job. It's super important. We will check. We will look at you, and we will pray for you. As that's the only thing we can do. But guys, 20 years, mudslide, no country anymore. Socialism, all across the board. There's nothing to do. You can't talk politics up there. They will tell you names. They hate you because they've been told. But if you speak to them one by one, they kind of like you. This is the media thing. This is the control thing. It's well done. So thank you very much. Yep.
Give it up for Alex, come on. He's a much better spokesperson than I am. Even though I can sing in front of 300 people, I have a hard time talking in front of like 40 people. I don't know why, I just get like the nerves. Either way, if you want to support either one of our businesses, Sandy's Shack, 6 Ton Plaza, we have some cars here, and we will be performing music here this coming Friday, February 6th, usually first Friday of each month except in April, but you gotta look at the schedule. So 6 to 9 this coming Friday we'll be here. It would be great if you guys would want to join us. Thank you so much.